Hey you guys, welcome to my reading. So I'm just gonna do like a simple reading and I'm just gonna go ahead and see what's going on with energy so that way you guys can just see, like, I'll just read the cards, okay? So let's just go ahead, and the deck is like split in half. So let's see here. This is called the Affirminators. If you want to get it off Amazon, definitely get that for yourself. So now we have God, God. So the Moon. So the King of Cups and the Moon. So there's like someone here who's giving out emotion. This is like giving out love. This is like, you giving out love to people maybe that you don't know, people that just things that are unknown. It's like being in this giving of love with an energy of unknown, like unknowing, like maybe not knowing where to direct it, or maybe not knowing where to. Oh, this is actually reverse. Well, I guess it's like regular because I don't know, but it's kind of like flip floppy. So I'm just gonna say that it's like not necessarily knowing where to direct not knowing where to direct like emotion. So now we have the Six of Cups. This is about past. So this is about not necessarily knowing how to direct emotion from past situations. Wheel of Fortune. So this is something that is like, like something that could have happened again, something here that was like, something that gave deja vu or something like that. Now we have the Eight of Swords. This is not knowing how to direct the emotion because you're too much in your head. Then we have the Page of Swords on the Moon. This is, this is like, like not knowing how, not knowing what to say. And then we have the Tower for the Six of Cups. So this could be something that, I don't know. With the Tower here, it could be anything. It's something from the past that could have clashed in some way, or gave you this taught you something here, with the Page of Swords, or but there wasn't ever, you didn't know but you don't necessarily know everything because it's the page of knowledge. I don't know. But we do have the Ten of Pentacles, which is falling on the Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck here. So there's some kind of good luck in regards. This could be a surprise that you don't see coming, because the Six of Cups is actually something that really feels good, honestly. So honestly, this could be like some kind of surprise here, a surprise like of income that you don't necessarily see, but I don't know. This is like about being a King of Cups, like a king of emotion, someone who gives out emotion, right? And then the Moon is not necessarily knowing, maybe like knowing, like the knowing, like, doing things in secret, like doing things like, intuitively, like, just like doing things on, like, on a darker, like on the dark side, right? On the dark side. So the Eight of Swords is like, being in the head about, like, how to give out emotion, because this is also the King of Swords, so the King of Swords is a lot more prominent. So there's an energy of knowing probably how to speak and how to communicate correctly and how to give out knowledge. But the emotion, I don't know, the emotion, there could be something about that. I don't know. But there's something about the knowing, like, maybe trying to get to a point of becoming a King of Swords so that way you can know what to say, or like you can figure out how to pronounce things in a way that makes sense. So then we do have the Eight of Swords, right? That's just like, just like, yeah, in the head. And then we do have the Page of Swords here. So this is about trying to, like, actually make an effort in a way, because this is about, like, like actually taking some kind of movement, because this is a card of movement here. This is the first step in like, growth. And then we do have the Tower. The Tower is just like this energy of like a surprise, maybe even a surprise visit from something from the past. And this is like something that could come in like the way that is like someone that is like kind of being like maybe even like under the stars. Like, it could be like something that is like being destined here with all the constellations. It's like all the planets could be aligning for something to actually happen. And it's going to bring good fortune here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see what else. So we do also have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Nine of Wands. This is about being in the comfort zone, with the being in the head, about your emotions and how you give your emotions. And then we do have the Eight of Cups, and that's just going to be this energy of like, maybe finding peace, finding some kind of peace in something, because the octopus here is much like a lotus, honestly. So finding peace underneath not knowing here, because maybe there are certain things that you don't know, but like not like we don't need to know everything, right? Also, I have like a little sidebar besides this reading, and I had like, watched this video on YouTube a while ago, and it said that like, in biblical terms, like, Adam and Eve, they said, oh, Adam, like when Adam and Eve, when they like ate from the forbidden fruit, it was like Adam, no, Eve said, well, Adam, he said, oh, it was Eve's fault because she told me to eat it, right? And then Eve said, oh no, it was the garden snake, is the like the devil, right? That cuz like, like the Matrix, like it's just like, oh yeah, hey, like society, like people, like, just anything, like the out, like the voice of like, like the other people, or like the other voice, like the third energy that's not your energy, the thing that's not you, right? Like you have a body, and that's your body for a reason, and we're different people for a reason, because I'm not you, right? But in a sense, like everything is connected. So, yeah. Like I'm not like I'm not you, but I'm not you. I'm not you, but I am you. I'm you. I'm part of you. But I am not you. You're not me. You're not me. So now, like, anyways, that was just a sidebar. I just had to say that because I was feeling like I wanted to say it, and then I was holding back, and then I really knew that I needed to say it because I was holding back. So then we'd have the King of Wands. Yeah, this is a big surprise. This is about like, giving some kind of awareness to something here. With the King of Wands is kind of spectacular. He loves like surprises. He loves doing that kind of stuff. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Whoa, that's awesome. This could be like something here, like a new job, or like some kind of new like thing here that's gonna bring you like a lot of money, or like a good relationship, or like a good job, or anything that's like, in the real world, that's an opportunity for you, and it's going to bring you good karma. So with this energy, you know, this is like, this could be something here that it could be paying a visit towards you, or you know, you could be in an energy of having all of this here, right? Definitely this is an energy that could be coming toward you though, and you could be the king of cups, okay? Because there's two people who are projecting, or I don't know, this could be like, you know, the same, this could be like an energy that's projecting towards you, something that you see with your eyes. And um yeah, you could, like, you know, you will definitely be aware of the things, right? It's just that you will, you know, like, you might be prioritizing, or you could be like worried, or like you could be like overthinking, like, because this zebra is like pacing, and he's like, I don't know what to do, like, he's like pacing around, and he's like surrounded by a big mess, too, with all the wands around. Well, no, they're opposites. He's like, he's in an obstacle course. Maybe he's building. I don't know what he's got going on. He's stressing me out. Yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and see what else. But it's going to, there's going to be this energy of like, you going to, like, you're going to want to find some kind of peace in, maybe like, in like resisting something here. There could be something here that you could need to go, like, you might need to go back and like think about certain things before, you know, you say something here, because or before you like take an op, like, because you could be like, you know, thinking about other things, because you have like other things, like, because the wands is all about like your awareness and what you've got on your plate. So it's like, you know, what you're eating, it's like, you know, the energy source that you're eating, because fire light is like a big, like, it's like a big source of like dietary source or something, like, that's the same thing, like, this, like, diets is like light, like wands, and like pentacles. So, and words too, yeah. Words. Really everything's a diet. Anything that is a king that can be consumed, that's part of your diet. So all kings give out diets, they give out energy, they give out nutrients in some kind of way. So now we do have the Hierophant and the Sun. So there could have been something here that will be brought to the light here. Wow. Yeah, definitely with this. Yeah, definitely, especially wanting to come towards the moon, light up the things that are, like, you know, beneath the moon in certain ways, you know, and this is going to come out slowly. This could be like communication, like actually like bringing forth some kind of communication after, you know, there has been some kind of guidance and direction in certain things. But yeah, the Knight of, well, also the King of Pentacles, but the Knight of Pentacles is here, expressing further momentum and within the situation, bringing forth something here that is sturdy and reliable. And then we do have the Four of Wands, and that's sturdy and reliable right there. Four of Wands is sturdy and reliable. So now we have the Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So, yeah, definitely, like, you know, there's like new things to learn along the way, like, you know, as you go through this, because this is like saying that, you know, you will make forth some kind of communication, and you will get clear on certain things, and you will be guided to actually move forward with certain things, with this opportunity that will bring you a lot of success and good fortune, after, you know, like, you know, kind of like being on the dark side, or but everything will be brought, like, you know, in the way, it will make you feel a lot lighter, it'll make you feel a lot better. You won't be like in your moon, you won't be in your moon, you'll be in your light, right? You'll be in your light, right? So now we have the Queen of Wands, right? And that's, you know, you kind of like, you know, like absorbing and taking on what this King of Wands is giving you, right? You are like accepting that, and you're like, you know, being you're feeling, it makes you feel clear. It makes you feel clear. It gives you clarity. And it makes you feel like you have some kind of direction in where you're going. And even if you might not know, because like, the Knight of Pentacles, because it's like, like it's like a process, right? It's like, like a vibe, right? As you go, like, you go on your path, and there are certain things that you need to find out and you need to learn. And like, there could be like another thing that you're starting while you're like moving forward with another thing like that you just got started. So now you have like multiple things going on for yourself, and they're going to bring you a lot of success here, right? So yeah. Now I don't know, just shuffle in. So let's see, we have the Four of Cups. So this is about using your discernment, and about like any kind of like, like vibing, like bad vibes, right? Because the Five of Swords is just like, oh, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so just like, use your discernment about like these like use your discretion when it comes to like certain things that surround you, because there could be certain things that like where you, I don't know, this could be like however it resonates for you. Like if you do not think that you like, think badly, or like you overthink things or anything like that, so don't overthink things here, okay? Don't overthink things. Oh my god, I was just like, and I like, like personally, I like, I'm getting better every single day. Every single day I wake up and breathe, and I like love myself. Like every single day I wake up. Every single day I wake up, I get better at not thinking, not overthinking so much. Cause yeah, nobody needs that. Nobody needs all that, all of those thoughts in their head. Um so yeah, but I was just going to say that I was watching this show on Netflix, and it was called um Bridgerton, but it was like a different version of it. It was about the queen and her life, and it was so amazing, if you know what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and see what else I want to pull out here. We have the Queen of Cups. So there could be like, this energy of like, this could be like, like this could even be like, resentment. So like don't hold on to anything here. Like don't accept these things. Like don't let this in. Like, don't let this into your heart space, okay? Don't let that into your heart space. And then we have the Fool. So, take a leap. When you feel like you should take the leap, go for it. And you know, use your discernment with certain things as well. This could be also be like, you not being comfortable and sticking the head in the ground here. Normally ostriches do that. I don't ever see like flamingos. I didn't know that flamingos did that. I did not know. But we do have the Five of Swords, and this is going to be coming from pain, or like, like envy, or like, like he has a frowny face. And this guy, he's like a sneaky, sly person. So I'm not saying that it's sneaky. I'm just saying that it is complicated. Yeah. It's complicated. It's like overthought. And the Five of Swords is just, it's just complication. So it's like, there could be like but there's like this energy of being empathic, and like, knowing what to do, and knowing like, what step to take here. It could be like a new thing that you could have to do, or a new thing that you would have to do in order to remove like those energies out of the space. How can I? Three of Swords. This is just kind of like digging too deep, to be honest. Temperance, yeah. So this is like, honestly, there is like healing that should be taking place. I stopped right at the moment that I needed to. So, you do have like the Three of Swords, and it's just like, there could be like some kind of like, heartbreak or something here that could have hurt you in some kind of way, right? And you're being protected by the angels with Temperance. Temperance is showing up here for you. That is really good. And the Seven of Pentacles. So, like the things that you think that you believe in, you're right. You believe in these things for a reason. And then we do have the Queen of Swords. This is like not receiving the right information. There's like, not really like receiving correct information in certain ways. I'm not saying like always, but like, I don't know. But it's because of like the complications. And the Five of Wands. Yeah, and like too many things are being aware of. There are too many things that are like, like being called upon or being activated. It's too stimulating. It like that's the reason why it feels like extra or whatever. But it's actually, if you just look at it with clear eyes, and if you stop looking at all the fog and all of those things that like, like it's kind of like, how like people with PTSD are, like, like when, something triggers you and you're just like, oh my god, like, like I just remembered this one thing. And then it's like, because like, when you're there, it's like, like people say, oh, when you're like thinking about something, you're not where you are, you're somewhere else, right? So you're not like where you are, you're somewhere else. And like when you're like when you're thinking about things, then you are aware of that thing, because what you are is like, like what you are, like, your masculine energy is like, I don't know, your masculine energy kind of is like the projection, right? And like, it's like the, well, I don't know everything. But yeah, it's just like what you are aware of. And what you're aware of is like, what you're aware of is like what you're aware of. It's like what you can sense, see, smell. Those are the things that give us awareness. So, um, yeah. And these could be like things that you could be intuitively feeling as well too. Um Not necessarily like you don't have like too many like, things like it wasn't like anything, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, like when you think about things too much, it's just like creating like overstimulation in your brain. That's all that it is. It's nothing. It's as simple as that. So when you think about different things, it's just overstimulating, and it can make you feel like overwhelmed in some kind of way. But like as you learn and as you progress, your brain gets like, because your brain, it adapts to the knowledge that you put in it, because our brain can like have like unlimited like data in it. So yeah. Um, cause like, I kind of think of the brain as like the world. Cause yeah, I just, but either way, it's like, uh, um, you're finding your way here. And if you just look at in front of you, you'll see the match that you need. Like, you'll see like, something that's there to match you and mirror you in a way that is good for you, because that tower was there because it was going to be a surprise. It could be a surprise visit from a soulmate. It could be a surprise opportunity from a work environment. Okay, with all the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. That was good. And everything was good. You know, it's just about coming out of, you know, like, you know, just the self. It's about coming out of, like, you know, your mind, really. And, like, you know, getting away from, like, you know, like worries and fears. Because, yeah. And, yeah. Um, yeah. That's the reason why the zebra was frantic. So, yeah. And, yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. You have the Emperor and the Strength. I just love that. Just awesome. So, definitely, you will definitely see something come your way here. It could be a Leo or a Taurus or Aries. But definitely, yeah, you will see something come your way. And it's, you know, it's really good. And this is something here that's going to be giving you financial wealth. This could even be financial freedom. This could be definitely financial freedom. The Empress. And this is going to be unlimited. Because the Empress is unlimited. The Empress is unlimited. The Emperor is restricted. He has rules. But the Empress, yeah. So now the Ace of Swords. This is about some kind of communication delay because of there's no communication. The Nine of Cups. This is not satisfied. There's not been anything like any kind of judgment that's been made. There's this death. Something's changed. It's the change of like the toxic ways. There's no more toxic ways. It's releasing the toxic ways. The Knight of Cups, and that's the reason why there's a delay, is just because like someone is like, you know, kind of releasing their own stuff. They're like working on themselves. If like, you know, there was like a delay in some kind of communication, it's because of work on self and releasing like, you know, toxic ways and just getting back to like who you are. And then we do have the Knight of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups is some kind of emotional, some kind of gift here. Oh, the Star, it's something here that they're going towards that they want. And it's going to be a Two of Cups situation here. I don't know what the Two of Cups is here. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. You guys have a great day. And have a great day.